Do you know how many thoughts your mind thinks each hour of the day? Expert estimates that the mind thinks between 50,000 thoughts a day. There's an average of 3,000 thoughts per hour. However, if you pay attention to these thoughts, you would be amazed to discover that most of them are useless, unimportant thoughts that pass through the minds with a huge speed. Your mind may be wondering with your conversation you have with someone, scenes you watch in the movies, and accidents you see on the roads. It can be difficult to concentrate and come up with great ideas when your mind with such amounts of thinking going on. This is where creative brainstorming techniques like Scamper can help you to focus on ideas. It is really easy to use. First, take an existing product or service and move between 7 techniques without restrictions to a specific flow. Secondly, force fittings or ask questions like how, what, and where using the mnemonics to guide you during the thinking sessions. Don't worry how ridiculous it seems. An essential aspect of creativity is not being afraid to fail. Now let's look at some of the examples you could use for each letters of mnemonic. The first mnemonic is for substitutes. Substitutions is a technique of try and error, of replacing one object with another till you are able to determine the correct ideas. Modern cars like Teslas replace gas power engines to battery power engines, making it environment friendly on the road. C is for combine. We can ask questions to analyze the possibilities of merging 2 ideas. In some cases, 2 innovative ideas can lead to a new products or technologies which leads to market strengths. For example, merging phones technology with digital camera produce a new revolutionary products in telecommunications industries. Then we move on to adapt. Adaptations is one of the efficient techniques to solve problems through enhancing the existing systems. Facebook was created for laptops and desktops browsers, but rapidly adapt for utilizations on mobile phones. M is for modify. The modify techniques refers to changing the process in a way that unleash more innovative capabilities or solves a problems. These changes is more than just adjustments as it focuses on the overall process. For example, it can target reducing the project's process or change our perspective of how to look at the problems. Most smartphones today changes design entirely to support web browsings, music playback, watching videos, and anything computer can do. Another example is WhatsApp starts as a text messaging application. Later it enhances its features with voice calls, video calls, file sharings, and location sharing. P stands for put in another use. Frequently, an idea only turns out to be great when applied in different manner than first imagines. Food waste from grocery stores and restaurants would usually end up in landslide and putrefied. However, recycling companies EcoStraps convert food waste into compost and turn them into lawn and garden care products. E is for eliminates. As the name implies, these techniques aims to identify the parts of the process that can be eliminated to improve. It also helps to explore the unnecessary parts of the projects. Microsoft invents Windows 8 to go away with requiring a mouse. Smartphone today remove home buttons to get more usable display and allow configurable navigation buttons. Finally, the reverse or rearranged techniques aims to explore the innovative potentials when changing the orders of the process in the production line. For example, McDonald's rearranged the restaurants by getting customers to pay first and then eat. Lyft and Uber have rearranged process by which people search for a taxi. Travelers don't really have to search for one, they just order a ride using their applications. When you are using Scamper's techniques, ask yourself each of the questions for your problems or situations and generate as many ideas as you possibly can. Many of the ideas that you come up with won't be viable, but that's fine. Creativity is a power to connect the seemingly unconnected, and all ideas start as ridiculous ideas.